European division ekkanisa eno erina ekiikirirwa bulungi.
I can see that you're trying to nurture the language, which is so beautiful.
But at
the same time, I hope you are nurturing your young people as they are beautiful as well, and they usually don't want to speak the language that I speak at home. What is your rule in the house? When you go outside, you speak English. When you go inside, you speak my language. Is that right? We have the same rule in our house, but we are failing at the moment. Just to let you know, as somebody who is a first-generation immigrant to UK, I just want to tell you that my mom was a first-generation immigrant to Australia. And when the first generation people like us come to one country, we take a small piece of our home country, bring it here. We still eat the food like at home, is that right? No fish and chips. But I just want to let you know as well, this is important. As you're growing your church, as you go from strength to strength, remember this, that our kids who are born out here, and the kids who came with us from our countries here, they feel a little bit more English than we do. I will never be English. I try to drink tea, it doesn't work. I like more other food than English food for sure. But please do remember your younger generations. Because when my mom was in the church in Australia as a first generation immigrant, there was a 600 Serbian people in Melbourne, Australia. They are the richest church in Australia, all Australia. They have built the church so big and so beautiful that we would all love to have it. But now when I go back to that church, there is 50 people. And the reason is simple. It's like that church wanted to be a Serbian church in Australia. But they forgot to think about how to involve the young people which do not actually associate themselves too much with Serbia anymore. And so I want to encourage you as you build and grow. Build and grow your young people as well. And I hope that these young people will take over this platform soon. To the young men and women, just let you know, we need more pastors in this country. We need some of you to decide to do my job, your pastor's job, so we can grow this beautiful community even further. But God bless you as you continue to minister in this beautiful city. This morning I chose a Bible text that you know very well. Do you know that atheists know this Bible text as well? Atheists know this Bible text as well. Even the people who do not believe in God, they know the story of the prodigal son. And the reason they know is there is a very important lesson to be learned. Now let me tell you a story. How many of you, let me talk to moms and dads first. How many of you were driving your car and the car broke down and you are now next to the road, upset with your car, and you're thinking only about one thing, and that is to be back home? How many of you went to apply for your visa,
bagenze mu kifo ekimu
and the only one thing you were thinking, you want to be back home.
naye ng'oyagala kuddayo ka.
I was traveling to the United States of America.
Yali ngenda mu Amerika.
I came to the airport.
Ne ntuuka kisaawe.
I have a Serbian passport.
Nina passport ya Serbia.
Let me tell you this.
Kyaliwo kikino.
If you have a Serbian passport, you need to have a visa to go everywhere.
Bw'oba olina passport ya Serbia ofuna visa ogenda mu nsi yonna.
You want to go to this country, you need visa.
Buli wantu ogenda weetaaga visa.
You want to come to this country, you need visa.
Wonna wano weetaaga visa.
Sometimes I feel that even if I want to go to toilet, I need to go visa to go to toilet.
Ndowooza ne bwe ngenda emmanja neetaaga visa.
It's just wherever I want to go, I need visa.
Buli we ngenda neetaaga visa.
And the first time I received visa for the United States.
Nga ngenda visa etwala mu Amerika.
And now I come to airport.
Ne ntuuka kisaawe.
And as I'm standing in the queue to give my bags in,
Ndi mu lunyiriri.
as I'm standing there, a person comes to me.
Omuntu n'ajja gye ndi.
And this person says, where are you going?
N'ambuuza olaga wa.
I look at them, and I'm thinking, my mom told me not to talk to strangers.
Maama yangamba obutayogera n'abantu.
I look at the person, I said, who are you?
N'ambuuza nti gwani.
She says, I work for the United States government.
Nkolera gavumenti ya Amerika.
I said, wow.
Yeewuunya.
He says, where are you going?
Olaga wa.
I said, I'm standing in a queue, and there is a name of the city I travel to. It's Chicago.
Ngenda Chicago nga bwe kiri ku lukiipe.
He looks at me.
N'antunuulira.
He starts asking questions.
N'ambuuza ebibuuzo bingiko.
I'm thinking these people are not very friendly people.
Bano si ba mukwano ndowooza.
It's time to go home.
Kanzireka.
But I have a preaching appointment, so I have to make sure I get there.
Naye nga nina okubuulira.
He takes my passport and he puts a little sticker with letter S on it.
N'ateekako passport yange n'agiteekako akagambo S.
He doesn't say anything.
Teyayogera.
I come to give my bags. They ask my passport. I give my passport. And this lady says, where are you going? I said, what do you mean where I'm going? She says, where are you going? I said, to Chicago.
Chicago.
Is this where you give your bags to go to Chicago? She says, I have to check you. I have to make sure that you are not telling the lies, that you are going to this place. She takes a sticker. She puts another sticker on my passport. Another letter S. Nobody's talking to me. Now I'm going to the passport control, the security check. And as I'm coming, there's a police officer. British officer. He says, where are you going? I said, I just saw that person there and that person there. Where I'm going. Maybe you should talk to each other. Because you're the third person who is asking me where I'm going. He says, you need to tell me where you're going. I said, I'm going to Chicago. And he checks my passport, takes a sticker, puts another letter S on my sticker. I said, how many S's I have here? You know, British people, they have no sense of humor. No. So I walked away. As I'm walking, in a corner of my eye, you know that feeling. In a corner of my eye, I see that the police officer is looking at me. But I do exactly what we do to some people. I just start walking faster. And he shouts, hey you! And I said, me? He said, come here. Where are you going? I was thinking it is time to go home. My friends, nothing improved. All the way I was getting these letter S stickers, which meant special security check. They could not even pretend that they're doing random checks because I had so many S's. When I came to the border of the United States, they give you the landing card. On the landing card, they ask you for your name and your surname. Second thing, they're asking you, in a very nice ways, are you spy? That's what they ask you. Are you working for some government intelligence collecting agencies? When you ask me a question like this, my mind starts imagining things. I was thinking, what would happen if I said yes? Of course, I was wise enough not to do that. But my mind started imagining, I'm coming to the police officer, I'm giving my cards, and I'm telling him, I'm a spy. But can you please don't tell anybody? The third question was, are you carrying domestic animals? I looked myself, I looked my bag. I was thinking, do you think I can put a goat in my bag? Fourth question, am I carrying snails? And the crazy questions continued. And I was thinking, I do not belong here. It is time to go home. And now we come to our Bible text. We find in Luke chapter 15 a story of the young man. A young man who has an older brother. How many of us here have a younger brother and sister? Younger brother and sister. Younger brother and sister. So these are the old brothers and sisters. How many of you have older brother and sister? Just to see the hands. So this is it. A younger boy came to his dad. And he went to his dad. He says, Dad, I would like to receive my inheritance. I don't know about how it's in your country. But what I do know is this. If I went to my dad while he was alive, and if I told him that I would like my inheritance, my dad would extend his right hand of fellowship, like something like this. Boom! And he would tell me, you want inheritance? You can get inheritance when I die. But while I'm alive, you need to respect me, boy. But this boy came to his dad and he said, hey, I want some money, Dad. I want my money. And my friend, something very strange happens. The father goes out. He goes to the bank. He sells his sheep. He sells his cows. And he brings a big sack of money which he gives to his son. The moment the son gets the money, he turns around and he walks away. Did you notice one thing about this? If you did not know the end of the story, you wouldn't know how the father felt. You would think that dad is angry. You would feel dad is disappointed. But because we know the end of the story, we know this. Father was heartbroken. If there was any emotions in the father's heart, Father was so sad. The story goes, the boy goes to the country far away. He spends his money. And what happens is this, my friends. He becomes slowly but surely somebody who now needs to live on the benefits of the country. But in those days, my friends, there were very few who would care for the poor people. So he has to go and find a job for himself. I'm sure he went to McDonald's. He said, can I please work here? But they said, no, you can't. Can I please work here? When he went to another job, they said, no, you can't. And then he found a job in a farm which grows pigs. Let me just tell you, in a Jewish perspective, this is the lowest place you can ever work for. This is for you and me to be in a farm of pigs. We don't like them. We don't eat them. We just don't want to be there. And then we find this moment, and to young people, I want to tell you this. This is the moment where the boy hits the point of total desperation. I hope and I wish that none of us come to the point of total desperation. But do you know that sometimes God allows us to come to that point? And do you know why do we come to that point? We come to that point so that God can show you that you really need to get out of that point. I was telling to my friends, young people this morning, one of my young boys left church and left God. So he found himself pretty much in a farm of the pigs, by the way. He spent all the money, and his dad rejected, the mom rejected it, everything. I went to Tesco by accident. And I saw him in the aisle. And I said, Sean, how are you doing? And Sean was happy to see me. And he said, Dad, I'm not doing so well. And then I said to him, Sean, come with me to the Kempuri. We have a division Kempuri this year. Come and work with me. Because he used to help young people. He says, I will call you. But he didn't call. Just last week he called me. And that happened about 2 months ago with the last time I met him. He said to me, Dan, I was in a dark place. I have left God. I have left church. I have left my mom and dad. I started consuming heroin and drugs, all sorts. My life was going down the drain. He says that I went and I asked for help. They put me on a rehab to take me out of the heroin. And this is what he said to me. He said to me, the counselor, the trainer who was helping me, he said to me there, he said to me, Sean, you need something more powerful in your life. A counselor which does not believe in God. He told to my brother Sean, he said, you need God in your life. You need to go back to your God, as he will help you get out of these drugs. When Sean told me this, I couldn't believe. Sean, you told me and I was looking forward to come and help you. But I couldn't, I was losing my life in drugs. He says, now I'm fighting drugs. But now I want God back in my life. I want to tell the young people, don't allow God self inspiration. Don't come to the darkness of the darkness spaces of this world. To realize that only God can fill this hole in your soul. The boy which we have in the Bible, he gets this place. He's hungry and thirsty. He can't even eat the food from pigs. In that point, he realizes he needs to go back to his dad. The right question for me is when are we going back to our dad? When are you and me going to have a life back? And my friends, he decides to be us off. Now, let me tell you something about this story that you don't know. I'm a pastor's son. And all my life, I believe that this story belongs to Jesus. Because you see the text, it says that Jesus was with a multitude of people just before. And then Jesus told them this story. And I was 100% sure that this is Jesus' story. But then I found out this story did not belong to Jesus. This story existed before Jesus told the story. And do you know who was telling the story before? Rabbis used to tell the story. And the story was very similar to Jesus' story. Let me tell you that's what Rabbi's story. Father had 2 sons. Same like Jesus. The young boy takes inheritance. He goes to country far away. And then sends the money. And then the rabbis will say this. Then he decides to go home. And when the boy comes back home, when he knocks on the door, and father opens the door, he looks his son, and then he crosses his arms. And he says to his boy, what do you want? And the son says, Father, forgive me, I have sinned against you. And God, please take me home. The father looked at the boy, and he said this. You want to be with the prince? Go back here. So when Jesus comes, and he says, Father, I have 2 boys. Everybody in the crowd knows the story. Because the rabbis used the story to teach young people how to be there. If you take inheritance, this is what happens to you. You come home, but there is no more home for you. So when Jesus says, Father had 2 boys, every single mom and dad started waking up the teenagers and young boys. Story. Because moms and dads want the boys and girls to be how to be there. And then Jesus says, he went and spent the money. And he decided to come home. And the moms and dads said, listen, this is the best part. Because this is where the young boys and girls get the lesson. And then Jesus says, when he started to come home, everybody's listening. And this boy said, Father, forgive me, I have sinned against you. And Jesus says, come home, sir. Can you imagine the shock? Can you imagine the moment? Moms and dads are close to the children. They're talking to Jesus. Jesus, you used to make a mistake. Nobody gets a second chance. The boy needs to go back to his things. And Jesus looks at him. He says, no. When he decided to come home, Father accepted. And then Jesus said this to everybody in the crowd. My name is Jesus. And with me, I changed not only stories for 180 degrees, but I changed lives. I want everybody to get in this room that we serve a mighty God. Our Father loves us so much. A Father who is willing to take us home when we decide to come home. And you see what happens in the story. The Bible text explains in Greek that when Father saw his boy, he ran and he grabbed his boy and he kissed him for a long time. He didn't say to his boy, I'm so sorry. You smell on piss. Go have a shower, then you're back. Father did not want a boy to think for a second that he is not God at all. And this is what God does. And the Father said, "Pick the best clothes from my boy." And this is what God does as well. He brings the best clothes to cover all the sins, to cover all the stains, to cover all of this because He wants you back home. And then the Father says, He says, "Bring me the shoes for my boy." You might find it surprising. But my country, Serbia, which is Central Europe, is a country of slaves. Our names were not Serbs. Our names were Serbs, the servants. We have changed our name back home. We were under 500 years of slavery. We had a very terrible time. Your nation has experienced the same things. You experienced probably 10,000 words that we did. And I found out that in those days the servants and the slaves did not have shoes on their feet. And the only people who had the shoes were those who were ruling over the slaves and servants. And so he said to this boy, "In this house you are not the servant, slave, or my boy, or my son." If today King Charles walks in this room, and he comes and he says, "Dan, I want to give you my ring on your finger," do you know what King Charles would say to me? He would say to me, "Dan, whatever belongs to me belongs to you." And this is exactly what the son did for his boy. He put the ring on his finger and said to him, "It doesn't matter what he lost. What it matters is this, that whatever I still have is you." Do you know, my friends, that every single year, hundreds of thousands, if not million babies are born, which people did not plan to have? Do you know there is one case in the whole world every year that somebody adopts a baby by mistake? People leave the little babies sometimes in the parks, sometimes next to the rubbish bins, sometimes just in the bush. They leave young little babies like this because they came out of mistake. But do you know there is not one baby in the world that is adopted by a mistake? Parents go and they come and say, "We want this baby to adopt." And they spend months, if not years, filling the forms to make sure that little person has mom and dad. I want to tell you this. God is adopting you, and there is no mistake at all. He will go to the ends of this world for you and for me to be His son and His daughter once again. If you have chosen in this very moment to wait for God, I want to let you know that God is still waiting. There is no sin or there is no problem big enough for Him not to find a solution to it. So the question is when I am. And I hope it is today. There is the last part of the story. It's my favorite part. My father says, "Let not your cow eat barbecue." Who likes barbecue? Thank you. It's very honest. Father brings the fat cow. And eats back. And then he says, this boy of mine, he was lost. Now he's found. He was dead. And now he's over. You see, my friends, the reason why the cow is fat is because Father made sure that he fattens the cow during the time the sun was gone. It seems to me that the Father started preparations for his son return the moment the sun left. For you who have a chance to spend time animals on the farm like I did, you know it takes a year to fatten the cow. The Father is ready for it. This is the last story. One early morning, I was woke up. My brother, older brother, is 7 years older than me. You know what it means. That means that me as a younger brother, I wake up about 4 hours early than my older brother. So my brother is a teenager, he sleep all the way to the day. I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I can't wait to start a day. And I woke up every time. And my brother is sleeping. So do you know what I decided? I decided to do the most dangerous thing. To go and wake up my older brother. Anybody try to do that before? You know what happened? You probably still have scars. Well, the same thing happened to me. I walked into the room and sleeping, and there was my brother sleeping there. And I just touched his nose. Nothing happened. I was worried. Is he alive? So I touched his nose again. And my brother was he's alive. Now it's not wake him up. So what I did is I went to my room. I took a pillow out of my bed. And I made a shield out of the pillow. Then I told him again. I knew this is not going to end good. But somebody needs to play with me. So I told him again. And as he was sleeping like this, he just swung his arm like this to hit me, of course. And as he hit, he hit the pillar. And it was like a poof, he pushed me back. And me like a good Roman soldier, I said, forward! And I poked him again. And again. And again. Until my brother jumped out of his head. He's bigger than me. And there was me with a little shield. And I knew this is not going to end good. So what he did is this. He just grabbed me for my t-shirts and for my pajamas. He just lifted me like a cat, like this. Then he brought me to the door. And he just did it. I was the longest flying boy in Serbia for 9 years. As he threw me out, ah! And then I hit the floor like, it's like, and I realized my life is in danger. So I ran to my father's office. My dad was fast and he was pretty bombs. He would cycle with the villages and people. I find somebody. I went to my mom. I said, Mom, my brother is trying to kill me. Totally forgetting one thing. Moms are ninjas. Moms here see things before we see things. My mom had little steps, big steps, little steps, big steps. She already knew I was guilty one. So when I said, Mom, he said to kill me. Mom looked at me, and she said, maybe you deserve it. And that was it. I decided that very long. I ran outside, I went behind the backyard, and I climbed up the sheds. And I decided I'm going to stay there forever. I spent all day in a hot Serbian summer. Temperature about 35 Celsius. My brother came down and said, come down. I said, let me think about it. No, I'm not coming down. He said, you'll be hungry. I said, no, I won't be hungry. It's apple tree. I picked that apple tree from my comfort and I'm going to buy. He said to me, you will have to go to toilets. I said, I don't do everything. My brother is so friendly. You want to climb on the wall and get to the shed? I said, don't do that. I'm going to hit you with apples so hard. My brother knew I could do that. And then he left. My friends, that evening, my father came back from visiting members. I heard his bicycle. Came to him. He's bringing up. And I ran into the house. And then I went to sleep. Tomorrow morning, I woke up, I told everything. But when I woke up, my dad was sitting next to me. And he was like, your face looks a bit burned. Son. And I said, yeah, it looks burned. And he said, what happened yesterday? Oh, I said, I only woke up my brother. And then he tried to kill me. Mother, my father just now. And then he said to my son, yesterday about 6 o'clock, you need to know this. Your brother and your mother was at the table with a dinner waiting for you. And for that, so you come down to the shed. And you chose not to come. And then he asked me, do you know why they did? I said, no. And he said to me, they did this to show you that they will treat you as brothers. The same story repeats time. Father wanted to show the younger son treatment as he never wanted. So wherever you are in your life, you need to know that there is sin in your life. And God will take you back. As you know. So may God bless you all. As you make the decision of Jesus. Amen.
Amen.